I love you. Thank you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. These 4 statements hold power. These 4 statements, when said in union, create a prayer that is rooted in Hawaiian history. Because this practice of oponopono, by name, is a practice of taking responsibility for our life and yours. Because with the art and practice of oponopono done properly, not only can you heal yourself, but through healing of yourself, you begin to heal the world around. You take responsibility. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for the gift of this present moment. Thank you for the challenges, the hardships, the family, the struggles, the gifts, the life that we have. Thank you. Taking responsibility. Thank you. I love you. I love you for the good deeds that are given to me, for the kindness shown to me by others. I love you for the air, the trees, the sun, the life. I love you. Love, love, love. The power of love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the information that I keep turning and twisting and going in my head that prevents me from reaching my true potential. I'm sorry. I love you and thank you. And the last one, please forgive me. Please forgive me for being so human. Please forgive me for not rising and transitioning and evolving and becoming the pure beings that we are meant to be. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. These 4 prayers of Ho'oponopono have changed my life. And it is through taking responsibility of our lives that we begin to change ourselves. And by changing ourselves, as I said before, we begin to change the world around us. When we heal, everyone around us heals. And this domino effect, this snowball effect, just boom, takes over. And there's a quote by Jimi Hendrix, maybe it was some song lyrics of his. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. And it's so true, because only love can conquer hate. Only love can change the world and create a world where people are happy, people are joyful, and it's so important that we do these things, starting today, starting with the present moment. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Something that I cherish this day, and I cherish life, and I cherish yours, and I respect yours, but I take responsibility for all the trouble that I find myself in, and I take responsibility for all the trouble that surrounds me. You may think that it's out of your hands, but in reality, it's in our grasp. Choose today Be victorious. It is the final frontier. The final frontier that is within ourselves. Self-mastery. Self-improvement. These concepts are more than just words. They're lifestyles. And oponopono, the ancient Hawaiian art practice, allows us to not only change ourselves, but to change the world. And that's what it's all about. There's nothing more important than changing the world in a positive way. I heard another quote. I don't know the purpose of life, but I know that I've lived my life purposefully if I leave it better than the way I found it. And we all know the meaning of life is to give life a meaning. So let us begin with ourselves. Let us begin by conquering the demons within. And with Ho'oponopono, you begin to do that. You begin to take responsibility. And by calming the mind, and thank you, I love you, please forgive me, and I'm sorry. This prayer creates an awareness without interruption. It is called being at zero. You become empty. And when you are empty, without distraction, this is when inspiration can grab hold. This is when you can be inspired by God. You can be inspired. You can be led and guided and shown the way. But without being at zero, we cannot achieve this. And with the art of Ho'oponopono and these 4 statements and prayer, we begin to do that. We begin to clean all of the data, all of the information that is blocking us from hearing and receiving this inspiration. Because God, the Creator, Divine Source, is waiting for us. He has all of our chips. He has everything placed on us. He's betting on us. And we, with our free will, must decide to take that step. And one of these steps forward is called Ho'oponopono. I recommend you do some research. Dr. Hugh Lin, he is a great man who brought this ancient technique from Hawaii and has been spreading it all across the world. And I owe him a great debt. And soon the world will. Because as I begin to heal, so does the world. And I thank him. And I thank you. And I wish you many blessings. And I wish you courage and strength in your new journey. In your journey of self-discovery. In your journey of self-mastery. And it all begins with taking responsibility. And all of these life lessons, all of these quotes, and all of these historical messages lead all to you. Lead only to the mind. Lead only to Mark Twain's message of be kind to those around you because they are at war. Because the real battle takes place behind the eyes and between the ears. The real battle takes place in our minds. Heal the mind and heal the world. Until next time, blessings.